guys cannot tell, but I smell really good. So welcome back to my channel. I know I missed a video last week. It's because I really didn't feel like it. Plus I didn't have any video ideas, so that just didn't happen. Also, my birthday was this week. Happy birthday to me. I turned 14 on Tuesday. Story time. I was gonna see my first fight. Keyword, gonna. It didn't actually happen, but I wish I had Anna here to help me out with the story because my memory's a little fuzzy. Then again, hers is worse than mine, but you know, I'll just go off of what I remember. So you guys know how Anna had a whole lot of boyfriends, like all the time. Earlier this year, when we were still in 7th grade, she was gonna fight a person. I'm not gonna say these people's names, but she was gonna fight a person because she wanted to date that person's boyfriend. And apparently Anna had been flirting with that person's boyfriend, and the person didn't like it, so they declared they're gonna fight. Well, someone told them that Anna wanted to fight, and then that person also had told Anna that that girl wanted to fight, and so they were like, okay, we're gonna fight on Wednesday. And this day, it was in February. I remember that distinctly. So yeah. Apparently there was a game that day, like a basketball game for the girl's boyfriend, so not a whole lot of people came, but it was like me, it was Anna, obviously, and a few other people that from our school. And so we were all there. We showed up, and then we all had walked really far. We all Pecos Park. We had walked really far because we were afraid that the parents were gonna see it and try to stop it. It was so annoying. We walked so far. And so we were all they were standing there. We all sat down on the hill because we went by a hill kind of. And so they were on like the bottom of the hill, and we were like, come on guys, fight. And they were just standing there, each other like staring and not doing anything. And then the girl goes, wait, why are we fighting anyway? What? And I'm just all like, come on now, really? I was really looking forward to this. Literally, me and Anna were joking around, like pretending like I was training her. It was funny because my brother, he got a punching bag like 2 Christmases ago, and so Anna would come to my house and we would go on the balcony and she would like punch it and stuff like that. It was funny. But yeah, and I was like, come on now, I'm really looking forward to this. Why isn't this gonna happen? And then they're like, no, we're not gonna fight. It's not that big of a deal. It's this and that. I'm like, oh my gosh. I was so mad. Literally, that irritated me. I'm like, come on, man. I've been waiting a week for this to happen. You guys just gonna call it off like that because you don't think it's a good probable cause anymore? Who does that? But, so then we're like, okay, they're not gonna fight. So we got over it. And so we had all walked back up to Pecos Park. And we started like just sitting there and kind of playing like children on the playground. And we were talking about how they were gonna fight. And I guess one of the parents overheard us, I guess. I don't know. Maybe she was a babysitter. And so then some people had left. They were like, oh, we gotta go home, whatever. And so it was just me, Anna, the girl, and some of her friends, whatever. And so then we went inside the recreation center of the building. We were in the playroom, whatever, and we were playing Hangman, and we were listening to music. And then we eventually left because we were like, oh, we have to get home too. And so we went out, we started walking, and this lady pulls up in a car. We're like, who is she? She's like, come here, come here. And so I thought she was like someone's mom, so I was like, okay. And so we all walk over there, and she's all like, I was listening to you guys, and you're talking about you're gonna beat a little girl up when she gets off the bus. And we're like, whoa, we're not gonna beat anybody up. I'm like, what? We're not gonna fight anybody. And she's like, I heard you saying that. So the girl who's gonna fight Anna, she goes up to her and she starts yelling at her. Well, not yelling, like blah, 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 but like she goes up to her and she's all like, what are you talking about? We don't even know you. Why are you doing this and that? It was funny. It was hilarious. And the lady in the car, she had like a bunch of other kids. I guess she was a babysitter, and the kids started coming up to the front of the car, and they were all like, oh, we're ashamed of you. And then we're all sitting there like, we don't even know you. Sit down. You're the worst babysitter ever if you're letting these kids stand up while your car is on. Like, what? They're supposed to be in their seats, but that's besides the point. So she eventually was all like, hey, if you don't leave right now, I'm going to call the police. And if you guys live in Arizona, you know, Pecos Park is right beside a police station. So we're just all like, call the police for what? Like, what? And so, like, most of our phones are dead. So my friend, she had a phone, but, like, it was dead. So she was like, okay, fine, I'll call my mom. And so she took out her phone and the lady drove away. And then we started walking up the hill because most of our phones are dead. And we were going to catch that next Alex bus. And one of our friends actually lived kind of near it, so we were walking her home too. And the lady pulled right back up, and she was all like, I thought you were calling your mom. And we're just like, where did you come from? It's like, really, where did you come from? Like, why won't you go home? Don't you have kids to take back home? And so then she drove away, and we're so like, I really don't like that lady. I hope we never see her again. It was stupid. And then me and Anna caught the Alex bus, and we sat on the bus. We were just like, whew, what a day, right? And I'm just like, yeah. I'm just like, you're probably glad you didn't fight her. She's like, I wasn't that ready. She's like, I don't really fight people. And I'm just like, yeah, it's whatever. But on the inside, my brain's burning, like, why did this happen? I wanted this to happen. Anyway, that is my story time. But that is it for my channel, guys. Come back next week for whatever comes to my mind. Oh, God. Oh, fun fact. The girl that Anna was gonna fight ended up beating this girl up at school like 2 weeks ago. It was the funniest thing ever. And then I looked at her and I was like, you're glad you didn't fight her? She's like, yeah, I would've got beat up so quick.